Yeah, so guys, we welcome all of you that are already live here joining us to Blessed On page. You were aware that we were on the undiluted page and undiluted page of Ijele, and it suddenly stopped. So, and we decided to conclude the program here on Blessedom so that everybody who likes to join, so that we can be able to finish up with all the explanations and things we want to say. So we welcome each and every one of you here. We appeal that you help us share this program and so that more people will join. So now we want to analyze some of the things and discrepancies we saw on that affidavit. I sent my request, but it appears that Undiluted Truth was having some problems, and I believe Blessed am also sent request. But now I want to say what I observed, which somehow Henry had also talked about it, and that is on paragraph number 5, which says that the investigation into the offense is ongoing as the respondent / the defendant were apprehended in 2024. There was no date in 2024. They didn't tell us which month and all of that. And again, what I wanted to say that this man, Chukwuka Ofebu, was not apprehended. In fact, I think he was invited to come on the 21st, but he came on the 20th. He went there on the 20th. He went, I think, one day ahead of the day, if I'm not mistaken. He went on the 20th, but he was invited on the 20th to come on 21st. Now, he walked there with his legs. And then how can you say that he was apprehended? Okay? So I had wanted to clarify that when I sent my request on the other side, but it didn't work. So, and then on paragraph number 6, you see a lot of people acting skits. Governor Ezioku had come and say a lot of things and was talking a lot of things. And now we told you people who was the chief, what is it called? Complainant or petitioner. You understand? And now finally you now see it. Number 6 says that the nominal complainant of the case are Zion Prayer Ministry Movement Outreach, which is owned by Ebuka Obi. So it is Ebuka Obi of Zion Ministry. You understand? No other person. You understand? So now imagine all the discrepancies, all the lies of him being apprehended, and then imagine also the kidnapping. How can
Zion Ministry Movement Outreach?
Yes, Zion Ministry Movement Outreach. You understand? How can you say kidnapping? Kidnapping of who? Now, Zion Ministry has to say or tell us the person Ijele kidnapped. So, and then I'm now beginning to understand that church can even cook up stories because you are petitioning somebody, because somebody called your name. You now begin to cook up lies and cook up a lot of things. Kidnapping of who? Somebody who kidnapped somebody will walk up to the police station to answer a petition. Is that how church behave these days? Or maybe Zion Ministries in this case now. So these are things I had wanted to amplify, or talk, which Henry Chimezie had also talked about it. It is mind-blowing that a church, you can see it now in black and white on this document, Zion Prayer Ministry Movement Outreach against Ijele. So which means all those ones he's been sending people, he was actually the one behind it, but he will always hide. Why is he now coming out? because Ijele refused to be cowed in, to be bullied. I told you people that Ijele is not Matthias. In the case of Matthias, he was the one. But he didn't come out. Always pretending as if he know nothing about it, but now you see it here. So he has to come and say, who did Ijele kidnap? And everybody knows that Ijele did not kidnap anybody. Ijele, who was even fighting
is not a kidnapper. Ijele have never. In fact, Ijele's work has been to expose all the kidnapping that they are accusing them.
Yeah, let me finish and then I'll give you the floor. So Ijele has never done that. In fact, he was exposing all the people that are kidnapping and baby napping people, and even doing unimaginable things to them. He was the one who is defending even the police people, and even the military and the DSS and everybody. You understand? So now you see how it goes now. So it is not true, and time will tell. It is only time that will tell at last. The truth must win, and the lies must be defeated. Thank you so much. I stand by.
Yeah, Odogu, let me touch on that paragraph 4 as well again. This has shown that Zion Ministry, they go about making petition, accusing people of cyberbullying, cyber stalking, when in the actual fact, they are the ones going about leveling unsubstantiated, malicious, allegations and character assassination on persons. Now, do they understand in fact and in real time that the allegation against the person of Ijele, kidnapping and abduction, that is itself is worse than character assassination, is worse than defamation of character. Now, this is the same person who will go crying like a little baby that is 2 months old, crying about being cyberbullied, being cyberstalked, being defamed. This is a petition he sent to the police. And I believe that was a transcript of the affidavit. Now, this is what the courts, that is why we keep asking that we want to have a fair day in court. Let all parties appear before the courts and let both the defense counsel and the prosecuting cross-examine all witnesses accordingly and all exhibits be admitted. Now, it's clear to the members of the public, because this is a matter of public interest and this is a matter of national interest as well. I hope everybody understands this, because what Ijele is being accused of is, they used a different invite. So in any sense, I believe the officer that did this affidavit on their behalf was contracted. That's for the Nigerian police to substantiate on their own. So they've gone accused, and a father, a happy man, a law-abiding citizen who has never had any brush with the law within Nigeria, accused him of such a heinous crime. That is where people need to get the fact that these guys are compulsive liars. They lie for no reason. They're pathological liars. They always lie. In fact, they feed on lying. Now, how does kidnapping come into this? Why did they not state that in the public? And they need to come tell us before the courts. Who is the victim? Where did it happen? What time? What day? Which police station was this entry made? You see, sometimes I think because of the want of trying to do a favor, or maybe something has exchanged hands, that a police officer wants to jeopardize the image of the Nigerian police and by extension the office of the Inspector General of Police. Such a case must have pre-existed prior to that day. Now, can they give us that police document or the book of entering where it was entered? Because this must have entered, this crime of kidnapping and abduction must have been registered in a local police station. Which police station was it? Which division? Where did it happen? You see, these guys, I think they've taken Nigeria for such a ride, and probably they look at the rest of Nigerians as Zion bees. We are not. We have functioning brain cells. Most of us are vastly educated. We are vastly traveled. We've had experiences with life. So I don't need to be a lawyer, but at least on these instances, I know my left from my right. So it is, one thing they forget to understand. Before a competent court, they have to go and bring an extract of a Nigerian police report of what that date was made. And if it's a case of kidnapping, they need to bring pictorial evidence where Ijele was paraded before the police, because that is part of their procedure. So they need to bring evidence where he was paraded, evidence of the victims. Let them not worry.
Good evening.
Let them not worry. Now, these are the people who go about crying that people are intimidating them. Now, truly, people can see how they intimidate and suppress people. They've done it to other persons, but they forget Ijele is a different person altogether. And that is why he said, you know what? He needs to have a date in court. Because all the while he went to honor this invitation before the police, he was badly treated, intimidated. They tried to cow him. But as somebody who has an unbroken spirit, as somebody who has that spirit of the great Ijele, we, the Igbos, should know what Ijele represents. He said no. Bend or break, that he wants to go to court. And the Nigerian police, I wish the office of the IG and the legal department and the relevant authorities, they need to look and understand the consequences of that allegation. These are frivolous allegations with no substance, malicious in nature, just to achieve what ends? To suppress a voice that is speaking the truth. When in actual fact, the police should listen to both parties and have the evidence and caution both parties. In actual fact, what Ijele is crying about is verified. Let's not wait. Let's not just say much till we get to court. This has come to show why these are one of the corrupt officers that try to put the Nigerian police in bad light. The Nigerian police will have decent officers among them, people that are working hard, people that are putting out good image of the police. But unfortunately, there are bad eggs amongst them. And we call personally on the IG and the Police Disciplinary Commission to expunge such a bad egg from their services, because such a person is bringing a bad repute to the reputation of the Nigerian police force. I stand by.
Yeah. Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome. What can I say? I posted the documents and it's obvious what is going on. You all have seen what is going on. And I want to start with reading the charge that is on the petition that Ijele went to answer in the first place. So I want to show you guys. Here you can see they said the office, I don't know how much you can see, but I'll try my best. It says the office is investigating an alleged case of criminal intimidation, threats to life, cyber stalking, cyberbullying, conduct likely to cause the breach of peace. Are you seeing it? In view of the above, you are kindly invited for an interview with Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 7, Police Headquarters, Abuja. With the Assistant Inspector General of Police, so they said he's invited for an interview. Keywords. And on arrival, he should contact this person with this number. So for those of you interested to know more, you have the number to contact. This number on this page, on this letter, is already posted on my page. I said your cooperation and immediate response in this regard will be highly appreciated. So on this back, let's go back to what we have on the affidavit. Here they are saying that on behalf, first of all, if you are looking at this thing, there's even no motion number. It's like arranging, they are arranging as you go. The document they are bringing does not have number. And here is the person that they said is writing this petition on behalf of this Zion Prayer Ministry. He said her name is Aja Elizabeth Ugochukwu. Is a female, is a Christian, is a Nigerian citizen of the Nigerian Police Force. Is hereby make oath and state as follows: that she, a civilian staff in the Nigerian Police Force. So you can see the weakest link. When you are looking for who is the corrupt, weak link that is putting the reputable police office of the Nigerian government into public space, see who you are looking for here. That is the weakest link. Aja Elizabeth Ugochukwu. Her name is Aja Elizabeth Ugochukwu. She's a civilian staff. A civilian staff, oh, not like, okay, let's leave it there. And she said that by virtue of her position that she's conversant with, and with the facts of this case, which means the fact of the case is clear for your eye, that the facts, the post to this affidavit are within her personal knowledge, that she know of the facts that is in this case, and that the case is that of criminal conspiracy, kidnapping, abduction, cyberbullying, criminal intimidation conduct likely to cause breach of public space. You know why I'm reading this? I want us to look again at what was written where Ijele was invited. Here you will see it again. He's saying, are you seeing it? Cyber stalking, try to lie, cyber stalking, cyberbullying. It be like say she was not informed. And here she now had her own that is clear to her in her own knowledge. She's now adding kidnapping, abduction. Who was kidnapped? That is aware for in her knowledge. Who was abducted? That she is aware in her knowledge. Under Otto, a civilian employee of the Nigerian police force. This is the weak link that the arranging master is able to arrange with to come up with this RNG charges. Are you seeing it? That investigation in the offense is ongoing. Are you supposed to arrest somebody, detain him before you are investigating, or you have finished your investigation and you have your case? Are you seeing it? You say it is known to your knowledge. It is to confirming your knowledge, and you are investigating. How can you be investigating something that is already confirmed? And he's saying that the nominal complainant, the person that needs this judgment that she's working for is Zion Prayer Ministry, as Odogwu have already said. So Zion Prayer Ministry arranged with Aja Elizabeth Ugochukwu to trump up cases that she know it, and it is confirmed, and it's a knowledge that she coming from her village with, that Ijele is a kidnapper, is abducting, and is cyberbullying. Only her. They did not inform her. And then another thing. Here you are seeing Ofebu Chukwuma. Ofebu Chukwuma. Let's go back to the petition that was written. Here you will see Mr. Chizorom Harrison Ofebu. So the question is, RNG Master and your Aja Elizabeth, who exactly is the kidnapper? Is it Ofebu Chukwuma, or is it the person you invited, Mr. Chizorom Harrison Ofebu, or you were not informed? Okay, I will not talk more than this. Odogwu, I leave the floor for you. I'm angry.
Yeah. So one could see the differences, the disparity in these two documents. The one in the invitation letter, the first letter which they wrote him, where some of the things that are now in the affidavit is not in the things in the letter of invitation, which the police wrote to him. So which means that they simply added some of those things that were not in the invitation letter, you understand? And then the name, the person's name that was invited was correct. And in the correct invitation letter where those things were written, There is nothing like baby napping or kidnapping and all those things.
No.
But in the wrong one, in the one that is not the name, in the affidavit, which is the wrong name, they added the kidnapping and all those things. So, I mean, you know.
Yeah. And again, Odogwu, you can see here, there's a reference number of the case. And here, where they want to are so quick to go and imprison Chukwuma or Febu, there is no number.
There's no, yeah.
You think that Nigerians are zombies, that they cannot read through. You see, motion, no number, unknown case, unknown person.
Unknown motion.
No, like now play something, play. That as they are doing their zombie things with their zombies, you see, there is no name. And another thing, they now added Agozie Samuel, aka Agozie Comedy. You can see the arrangee. It's obvious.
Who is this Agozie? Who is this? Is it Agozie? What did Agozie do?
This is the arrangement. You know, it's funny. Nigerian government, Nigerian police, this is it. Oh, this is why the people are clapping for on-girl men, that they are doing what they are doing. See, you see how you are putting yourself, disgracing yourself before the whole world. You wrote a letter inviting somebody to come. I posted all these documents on my page. You guys, you can look it up. You can see here. You can see here. Let's look at this post again. You can see here who was invited. You can see the serial number. Yeah. You can see who was invited. Chizorom Harrison of Ebu. Are you seeing it? And you can see the charges again. There is no Agozie, Agozim, Agochukwu, Agomo, whatever. There's nothing here. And they say he should come for interview. Then let's go back to this document. Now they say Agozie Samuel, aka Agozie Comedy, Ofebu Chukwuma. If you people are looking for Ofebu Chukwuma, by all means, go and look for Ofebu Chukwuma. His Ijele is Chizorom Harrison Ofebu. It's not Ofebu Chukwuma.
Anyway.
First things first. Arranging masters. You can arrange your arrange your whatever, but this is a legal matter. We document that not only your mumuzi ombis can read. This is a public document. You are writing, and then let's continue. He said that they apprehended him in 2024. Hello, where did you apprehend him? You can see somebody is invited for interview. Are you seeing it? Invited for interview. In view of this, you are kindly invited for an interview. And here, the arrangee master with the uninformed arrangee sister working in Nigeria police is writing that they apprehended him. Where did you apprehend him? I don't know, Shao, whether there is a Chukwuma Febu that you are looking for, that is a kidnapper that you apprehended, but please, that person is not Ijele. And your RNG are fed on arrival. It's obvious. Nigeria police, the Inspector General of Police, this is on you. This is a joke. This is a laughing stock. How can this be? You invite somebody and the person come. You invite person with his original name and you are charging the person with Chukwuma Ofebu. John Toriologu, who is Chukwuma Ofebu, that was apprehended because the jailer we know, he walked with his two legs to police according to the invitation for an interview. And now you are saying, oh, you apprehended him in unknown date in 2024. We are not Zion-B. It's on Zion-B. You are telling all those kind of stories in 2024.
2024 is just a year. 2024 is just a year. Is it January? Maybe that is when they apprehended the Chukwuma.
Maybe.
Hi, man.
RNG master with his Zion-Bs. Hey. Una don't buy market. I'm sorry, I give you the floor. I don't know what else to say. Guys, are you not seeing it? And then another thing, when Ijele went there was no court sitting, and Ijele was taken to a magistrate court. But you know now, RNG people, they can only do what they know best. Like I posted, they went to a high court behind back. How can you take somebody?
They went to a magistrate court.
Yeah, he went to a magistrate court. But the document we are seeing here, you can see, is all High Court of Justice, Abuja. Yeah. Are you seeing it? You took somebody to magistrate court. There was no court sitting. Ijele was sitting and waiting for the court to come, for the court to see. He was not docked, nothing. And then you went and arranged for a court verdict from a high court where you have a corrupt judge. Una don't buy market, oh. Where you have a corrupt judge, they now went to forge document and bring. And on the back of a court that never sat, on a judge that never spoke judgment, on somebody that was never docked, you are bringing court verdict. Who does that? Who does that? Nigerian lawyers, Nigerian police. The joke is on you. The joke is on you before the whole wide world. By the way, I don't know, Shao. Maybe they took one Chukwuma of Ebu to High Court.
Maybe
they took one Chukwuma of Ebu, because Ijele is Chizoram Harrison of Ebu. His name is not Chukwuma of Ebu. So Nigeria Inspector General of Police, they got the wrong man, made false allegation, made court verdict behind the door, and went to detain him illegally.
You know this name disparity, this name differences. Do you know that there are many Chukwuma in Nigeria? For example, if you go to the database of like international passport, if you go to immigration office and type Chukwuma, I swear you will see 1,000 Chukwuma. But Ijele is not Chukwuma. So who is this Chukwuma you are showing us the affidavit? I don't know.
My brother Henry, the floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Blessed on that issue, let me still come in. First, if you can display the affidavits, you see, they are not dealing with IMBs, they are dealing with minds that are well read, minds that are alert. Where they said, okay.
Where?
So paragraph 4.
4.
Yeah, now they said adoption, right?
Yeah.
Now, paragraph 4, go to paragraph 5. I was apprehended in 2024. Now, that means the person they were looking for was on the police wanted list.
Perhaps.
Let's get it. The crime is adoption, kidnapping.
In 2024.
And the word apprehended means the person was already on their radar. He was on the run. Now, she needs to provide, the police needs to provide evidence of where they declared the person wanted, published on a national daily, and they need to give us a sequence of events.
Abio.
When they cannot doctor everything. This is one of those poorly educated police officers they are recruiting. The IG, as a matter of fact, needs to court-martial this particular officer. She needs to provide, the police needs to provide. I think most of them are taking it for granted. If we are to have a system, the police are going to end up paying millions.
Our argument is okay.
1 minute. These mistakes need to be seriously addressed.
Because it's not a mistake, though. It's the RNG.
Let somebody saying that it's not a mistake. They are looking for Chukwuma.
Yeah.
They are looking for Chukwuma.
What I'm saying is this, Odogu. Number 4, when you read paragraph 4, you can see the crime. So for the person to be apprehended in paragraph 5, that means that person was on the run.
Yeah.
Now, can they provide the Nigerian public evidence of that person, the photograph, because they must have declared him wanted. How long have they been looking for this person before he was apprehended? Have they been looking for him for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 10 days? And this is someone they sent an invite. You know what? I mean,
and here is they invited him. Oh, they invited him, Korokoro. Let me go back and and show you the invitation again. They invited him. They said they are inviting him for an interview. How did somebody that came for an interview became apprehended in 2024? Unknown date, unknown time, unknown hour. You are just apprehender of 2024. I don't like Zion be arranging masters. I'm sorry for now. I'm sorry for now. You know,
they will arrange padlock. They will arrange everything.
And he's walking on his knees. That one will not save him.
He can go and do his shenanigan. All we're after is protecting the gullible public from falling prey anymore. Now, the lies are obvious. He even went as far as conniving with the institutions to pervert the will of justice. And now I ask again, this is an individual who claims to have that mystical power that can do the undoable. Why don't you put it into practicality? I'm not going to go there, but if I go that route, it looks as if I'm trying to be, begging the question.
Yeah.
Now, the onus is on the Nigerian police to come and prove this contract work. This is a contract job. It's obvious. So, can they give us a publication where Jile was declared wanted? And can they go into their police record or archives to bring out the record where the kidnap happened? Where did it happen? Which police station? Who was kidnapped? Which locality? And how was he? Okay, now where is the crack team that went to apprehend him? Where was he apprehended?
You know, when you have a document and you want to connect it to ongoing something, there has to be a reference number. That's why they have a motion number. And that's why in their hurry to arrange for an affidavit, they did not come up with any number. They couldn't come up with any number. Are you seeing it? There's like
and this shows how compromised the institution is. For such a document to go through, it has to go through the legal department. And this is where the IG needs to set up a team to look into such officers that are rubbishing the image of the Nigerian police, thereby, putting innocent Nigerians through, trauma. So can the police legal department bring up a document first before a case goes to court? Who signed it off? We are not babies. I've dealt with the crime prosecution. I've worked within the administrative position in this country. So who signed it off? Someone from the legal department must sign this off and authenticate the document.
Yeah.
I mean, bribe go kill these people. Bribe go kill them.
Right. Honestly. Yeah.
But the good thing is that the willing tool of manipulation made herself public. She said her name is Aja Elizabeth. Aja Elizabeth. Ewo, guy, are you seeing it? Let me share. I want to share. Sorry, I want to show again this the document that Ijele was invited with. Just a moment. Let me share the document again. Are you guys seeing? He was invited for an interview here. Try to lie.
This is a huge shame.
And on the invitation, his name is correct. Mr. Chizorom Harrison of Febu. On the invitation, it was his name. Because if they send an invitation and it is not your name, you will not go and honor it. Right? So you can see his name there and his number. Are you guys seeing it here? Mr. Chizorom Harrison of Febu. Huh? All of a sudden, here they say, come for interview is there. An interview with Assistant Inspector General, Zone 7. So that AIG, are you conniving with RNG Master, or is it your staff that is conniving? Because from here, I will now show you the other one. I'll now show you the other document, the affidavit itself. Let me see the affidavit itself. I'm trying to put it on my computer so that it will be two. Let me show you. So you can see. So here now, just take a look at both of these documents. You can see here it was saying, let me put it side by side. Here you can see they say Mr. Chizoram Harrison of Webu, and here you can see it very clearly. They say Agozie Samuel, aka Agozie Comedy, and Ofebu Chukwuma.
These are two different people. And Agozie Comedy. Who is Agozie Comedy?
You can't make this up. Somebody, Mr. Chizoram Harrison of Ebu, was invited to the police station for interview bordering on criminal intimidation, threat to life, cyberstalking, cyberbullying, and all this thing now. And then another duo is being given an affidavit with no motion number, whereas here on the invitation you can see the number clearly. You can see the number here clearly, and that number is not represented here. The RNG master with his cohort, they were too fast. They were too fast, so they didn't take note. They didn't take note. They were too fast. So let me show you the document again. Here you can see. Here you can see Agozie and Ofebu Chukwuma. And again, the charges are different. Here you have criminal conspiracy. In the invitation, there is no criminal conspiracy. This is criminal intimidation. And then here you can see they have kidnapping, abduction. Here there is no kidnapping. Are you seeing it? I'm not. You can't make this up. See, criminal intimidation, threat to life. Here they added conspiracy, kidnapping, adoption. Are you seeing it? How many times do you want to write criminal intimidation? You understand? So you can see it here that it's not the same person. And they are doing this on behalf of Zion Prayer Ministry. And they are saying that the investigation is ongoing and the defender were apprehended. Where is a plural of more than one, which means they have in custody Chukwuma, Ofebu, and Agozie. What is the Agozie again? Are you people following me? Agozie Samuel. They said it's ongoing as the respondent defendant were apprehended. So the case is ongoing. During the process, they now catch the two of them. And meanwhile, here you can see clearly they say, we are inviting you for an interview. You can see it, for an interview. So, guys, I don't know what again I want to talk. I think it's clear. It's clear that this is the work of RNG master and the RNG people. But unfortunately, they are not dealing with Zion bees that can't read through the line.
Yeah. Anyway, I think I've just said everything I needed to say. Yeah, just like you said, a lot of RNG things here, you know. So it is left for we'll just keep our fingers crossed and then wait for the lawyers.
You're welcome.
I mean, huh?
I'm greeting Bright Honorable. Yeah.
Okay, so we just keep our fingers crossed and wait for the lawyers to do their job. And Chizoram Ijele, himself is in good spirit. He's not backing down. He's ready to meet them. You see, the petitioner. The petitioner is Zion Ministry, whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
He is waiting for them in court. He wants to see the Zion people in court. And whoever said that he called his name or whatever, and whatever thing you are trying to accuse him of, he is in good spirit and he's waiting for everybody in court. So that's just all I have to say from me here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my brother Chimeze, you can have the last say. We have said everything. You can watch the video again, and I posted it. You can look through the documents yourself and see the discrepancies yourself, right? So the Inspector General of Police, me personally, I'm saying release Chizorom Harrison of Febu. I don't know wherever you have apprehended Chukuma or Febu. It's okay. You can keep him. I don't know him. I don't know what he's all about. I don't know what his business is. So it's not my interest.
Yeah.
First, thank you, Blessed. Thank you, Dogu Tulagwa, and thank you to all good people of good conscience who are standing up for the truth. This is not about Ijele. Ijele is just the face. This is about us as ordinary Nigerians trying to fight to have a better society. Because this oppression, this intimidation has been going on for God knows how long. Now, to the office of the IG, I call on him to first call his officers to order, to scrutinize in-house and look for a way to remove these bad eggs, because they are bringing bad repute. They are bringing the image of the police to ridicule. And, such officers shouldn't even become members of the armed forces or members of the Nigerian police force. Now, clearly, to the legal department within the Nigerian police force, they need to tender unreserved apology, because one, your officer deliberately connived with a complainant and lied under oath. On itself, that affidavit contravened, that is a perjury, and it's an exhibit admissible before a competent court of jurisdiction. Like Omo Olesho already said, I believe he has more intel than ourselves. He has said they are shopping for a judge to do their bidding. Now, that case was meant for a high court, but because they are trying to shop, so they want the magistrate court to have an illegal remand order signed. There was no arraignment, there was no plea bargain, the magistrate never sat, that case was never for the magistrate court, no motion number, no file number, that case never went through the due process within the Nigerian Police Department before it could get to court. It didn't even go through the legal process. So miraculously, like the arraignment they always do, arranging the entire ministry, boom, the case finally serves to court. And all of a sudden, it went to the magistrate court. We are good Nigerians. Ijele has been standing side by side in solidarity with the Nigerian police force. He has spoken up against every form of casualty within the Nigerian police force when they fall victim to these insurgents in the southeast. And he has always volunteered to work. In fact, the enemy today, whom is perceived to be of the southeast, is simply because him standing on the path of honor, on the path with the Nigerian police force. And it's such a shame. It is not disappointing. It's nothing but, a shame that such a police officer would stoop so low when the police, by virtue of the provisions of the Constitution, they should be there to protect all parties. But here we are, someone taking interest to subvert the cause of justice, someone taking interest to go to a magistrate court before the oath officer to deliberately mislead the court to lie.
High court. Ijele was on Friday.
No, I mean, no.
Court, no?
I mean the affidavit. The affidavit.
Well, yeah, it's from High Court.
No, is that High Court or Magistrate Court?
I will look at it now.
Okay.
High Court now. It's High Court.
Okay. That went before a court to mislead the court.
I'm saying that they went to High Court. Meanwhile, where they took Ijele, that nothing happened was a magistrate court.
No, bless them. I'm talking about the affidavit. What is what the affidavit?
It's on in the High Court, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, to mislead the court in such a bizarre manner, and she said in paragraph 3 that everything she says to the best of her personal knowledge. It can be to the best of her knowledge because she's acting in official capacity. She's not acting on individual capacity. Please, the court should learn how to properly write an affidavit. She's sworn in that affidavit in official capacity, not in personal capacity. So that should be to the best of her knowledge, not to her personal knowledge. Thank you so much. And once again, thank you to all good Nigerians. We keep pushing, like I've always said, nation building is a collective effort. It's not left for one person alone. People might think they're not listening. The politicians, the presidency, people are seeing these videos. We're adding our voice, and the Nigerian Bar Association, they need to begin to speak up. And the Nigerian Police Commission, the Independent Police Commission, they need to begin to correct these anomalies, and they need to fish out all these officers that are easily compromised. Thank you so much, and God bless you from here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everyone. That's the update for today. If I know any other new thing, I will let you guys know. Thank you so much for being a part of this program. Share the program. And yeah, the facts are there. Let the conversation continue in the comment section. And I will see you guys tomorrow by the grace of God for more updates. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye now. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah.